Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. As always guys, many updates, many stories. We are here together every single day to keep you posted, to give you all the very latest, and we jump into it together. And today guys, we have to start from the pitch because it's been a crazy game. Argentina against England. The World Cup final is here we go, and is gonna be Argentina against Spain. England out of the World Cup, but many questions coming after the game are regarding the future of Thomas Tuchel. What's going to happen with Thomas Tuchel? Thomas Tuchel spoke after the game. Obviously, it was a difficult moment to be eliminated in a World Cup semi-final when for the largest part of the game you had the possibility to feel the World Cup final incoming. Obviously, it's never easy to have that kind of interview. But Thomas Tuchel after the game said, we played one of our best games, maybe the best one. Then he said, it's too easy to criticize after losing. There are millions of coaches, he said. So it's normal, but he was confirming his decisions as the best possible for England. So Thomas Tuchel was still very confident about the job he did and the feeling he had about the squad. The message coming from those close to the English Federation after the game between England and Argentina is that despite the disappointment to go out of the World Cup in a semi-final, and despite the criticism on social media, we saw many fans not happy with Thomas Tuchel. The message coming from the FA, from the Federation, the English Federation, is that they want to continue with Tuchel. They will speak to Tuchel in the next days and they will tell him that they want him to continue. They want him to stay. They want him to be part of the long-term project with the English national team. Then, guys, we have to see. It's always up to the manager to decide, but in this case the position of the federation is very strong, very clear, so total trust in Thomas Tuchel. Meanwhile, from the World Cup, bad news arriving for Arsenal. L'Equipe, one of the most important newspapers in the world and the most important in France, reporting that William Saliba will have to undergo surgery. Saliba had to leave the game against Spain with an injury. From his lips, the message was quite clear: my back is gone, my back is gone. So Saliba was really suffering from problems, and now L'Equipe reporting that Saliba could be out for maybe 4 or 5 months due to injury. Obviously, this could mean for Arsenal the possibility to go on the market and to look also for a centre-back in the summer transfer window, if this information will be confirmed in the next days, in the next hours. Meanwhile, guys, we have to talk about several other stories because it's going to be a busy end of the week. Manzambi will undergo a medical at Aston Villa in the next hours because everything has been booked in the next 24 hours. So Manzambi is ready to become a new Aston Villa player. Remember, they will pay slightly more than 60 million euros to Freiburg. They hijacked the deal from Newcastle and they will have their new midfielder. So Manzambi will sign a 5-year deal at Aston Villa in the next hours. Then, many questions on the possibility of Aston Villa going for João Palhinha. Palhinha is a name appreciated by Aston Villa, so keep an eye on Palhinha for Aston Villa. It's a possibility, it's a name discussed between the management and the coach Unai Emery, but at the moment, still no official bid or official negotiation for João Palhinha with Bayern owning the players, the rights of the player. Then, guys, let's spend a minute also talking about Real Madrid. On Real Madrid, and also a link to Bayern and a link to Manchester United. The first topic, Camavinga. Let me clarify something on Camavinga. Manchester United have not started an official negotiation with Man United for Camavinga. Also because before starting any club-to-club negotiation, Man United and Real Madrid, the point is what the player wants to do. The understanding is that Camavinga still wants to fight for his place at Real Madrid. Camavinga wants to be a Real Madrid player, and so unless Man United are able to get the green light from Camavinga, it's pointless to go to Real Madrid and start a negotiation because Camavinga really wants to stay. So Camavinga is one of the names discussed internally because Man United will sign a defensive midfielder, as I told you, but it's not something imminent because, again, this depends on the player. And the player at the moment wants to continue at Real Madrid, wants to show his qualities to Jose Mourinho and fight for his place. Then, another topic to discuss is Michael Olise. Again, we have rumors. Again, we have stories on Michael Olise. Now can be time from next week to go and clarify his future because the World Cup is over. You don't have to say, okay, we wait after the World Cup to clarify. Now, everything can be clarified. But guys, I can confirm that from Bayern the message is still the same. Bayern want to keep Olise, and Bayern insist on their position. They absolutely consider Olise as a crucial part of their squad for present and future. They consider Olise as a crucial player for the long term. Bayern want to offer Olise a new contract, so the only way to open to an exit this summer or at any time is Michael Olise telling Bayern, let me go. And this so far has not happened. In case this happens, I told you in a video 2 days ago, and I'm repeating here, Real Madrid, and not just Real Madrid as a club, but especially the president himself, Florentino Pérez, if at any point this summer, in January, in 2027, in 2028, whenever, at any point, someone from Michael Olise's camp tell Real Madrid, okay, we can do the deal, in that moment Real Madrid will be ready. Real Madrid are ready. Real Madrid are ready to bid. And when Florentino Pérez was mentioning the Galactico, the real name was Michael Olise. That's the reality. Then, can Real Madrid make it happen? This depends on Bayern. So far, Bayern doors are closed. So this is a domino. That's the story. In case something changes, we are here to keep you updated. Then guys, mentioning a few more stories from the recent hours, I also wanted to clarify that the links between Tottenham Hotspur and Antonio Vergara are not true. Vergara is not a target for Tottenham. Vergara is signing a new contract at Napoli. It will be signed soon. He will get a salary rise, and he was never a target already in end of May, June, when there were rumors. Now these rumors are back again, but don't forget that Tottenham want to sign Savinho. The player they want for winger position is Savinho. So let's see what's gonna happen there. Talking about more things happening, also keep an eye on a potential opportunity on the market, because Mauro Icardi from Galatasaray has decided to leave the club as a free agent, not to sign a new contract. So Icardi is going on a free. It's obviously a club legend, Galatasaray. He did fantastic. Now he wants to try something different. He wants to try a new chapter, and so Mauro Icardi could be an opportunity on the market. For the Turkish league, it's been a busy couple of days because Leandro Trossard is official to Besiktas. 18 million euros, 2 in add-ons, contract signed, and Besiktas now are called on the Loriente story for the winger position. Then, also important to mention, Mason Greenwood to Fenerbahce. This deal is also official for Olympique Marseille to sell Mason Greenwood to Fenerbahce. And then I clarified in the last video, and I can confirm here, if you want the whole story, you find the last video from a few hours ago before the game. Marcus Rashford and Fenerbahce, the links are not confirmed according to my information. This story is not accurate. There is nothing really concrete or serious into this one, because Rashford is not planning to go to Turkey at this stage of his career. On these guys and much more, remember to be updated always here on the YouTube channel. And so remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you here every single day. I will see you later today because it's gonna be busy, as always. So again, remember to like this video, and also let me know your opinion on all the stuff, Tuchel future, Saliba, Olise, Camavinga, and all the rest. Thank you.